Yes, sir. It's your boy B Hayes back with another one, guys. So Shiba Inu could become the biggest crypto winner for the second time around, guys. As we know, Shiba Inu is up over 43 million%, one of the best investment vehicles in the world that I know of. Not saying that it's the best in the world, like, hey, you need to put your money in now, this, that, and third. Nah, I'm not saying that at all. Well, you should, because I mean, I'm putting it in, but I'm putting in bare minimum. Money, if I lost, I wouldn't even think twice about it. That's how small of an amount I'm putting in Shiba, because the potential for that, it could turn that small amount of money into a large amount of money. But if I want to be greedy, knowing I missed the big wave of the 43 million% return and all that good stuff, I wouldn't, dare put too much money on the line. If I was early in, if it was the beginning, I'd put a little more. But being for the fact that you chasing, you late, you got to be very, very conservative. With that being said, guys, I believe, even though we chasing and I don't chase, I believe she still has potential to go higher. But whenever I put myself in a position like that, meaning I shouldn't be buying something because I done missed the wave, it's like it's not going to affect me, because even if it don't go right, I'm only going to be losing $300, $400, $500. As of now, I got $300 invested in Sheeb. My goal is to have $1,000 invested in Sheeb. I had $1,000 invested in Sheeb already, but I sold everything before Sheeb fell from 4 zeros in the 20s down to 5 zeros, and I saved people over 50% of their money. A lot of people told me they got out when I said that. Just like I called Bitcoin to fall from 50,000, 60,000 down to 20,000 to its all-time high. Once it got 20K, I said it'll fall even lower, coming down to 18,000. If it break 18,200, we're gonna go to 10,000. But before going down to 10,000, we're going to spike up from that 20,000 level back to 30,000. Once we get to 30,000, a lot of short-term investors, day traders, will sell off, and it's going to come back down to 20,000 to 18,000. And once it broke in the past, we done seen that happen, so I ain't gotta wait for it to come back down and break 18,200 no more. It done did it. So that's giving me that indication from the past that we is liable to come down to that $10,000, $11,000 territory. So you already know, guys, we called that down to the T. And as we know, Shiba Inu has been doing something strange, something it never done before. Shiba Inu buyers and sellers is basically coming to agreement like, hey, this is a stabilized price. It ain't no big sell-offs going on, none of that. Like I told you guys, Shiba's ready to break 4 zeros 13, and it's about to fly up 30%. So what I'm about to share with you guys, it don't come as a surprise to me, because I done mapped it out. I mapped out the market, the crypto. It been doing exactly what we've been saying it would. But anyways, guys, Shiba Inu traders are in for a mega surprise with the recent price performance. Shiba Inu token showed the lowest level of average daily volatility in the coin's entire trading history. The main reason behind it could be tied to the relatively low volume of token burnings. According to the daily chart of the token, SHIB has been moving in one straight line for the last 7 days. The price of the asset has not changed even 1% for a week, which is an unseen price performance for such a historically volatile asset like Shiba Inu. So as we know, guys, now in the green scheme of things, today she finally had dropped 2%. And the reason it dropped like that, pulled back just as Bitcoin, we seen Bitcoin pull back from 23,500, almost 24, down to back to 22,000. And she took a little nosedive as well. It's just having a little panic, a little dip, probably even come down to 21 Bitcoin before blasting back off the retest 24,000 resistance and going straight above it, running to around $29,000, $30,000 per coin. Whenever Bitcoin make that move to 30K, Shiba Inu is going to break above 4 zeros 13, and it's going to fly up 40%, guys. So be on the prepared, be lookout for that. So you already know, guys, as we know, Sheep can have a mind of his own. Right now it's running in sync with Bitcoin, but don't let that fool you, because we know in different parts of time in the past, Shiba Inu did move in its own frequency, or move on the opposite frequency of Bitcoin. So say Shiba Inu spike up 30-40%. A lot of people like, well, it's just, take profits. He's gonna go back right back down. I'm gonna rebuy. But say if Bitcoin do go back down, which I believe it's gonna do, but Sheeb continue to gain off that momentum that it had got in the big spike and the FOMO that's about to come in, it continued to climb while Bitcoin going back to its original frequency. And then later on, they'll be back on the same frequency again, but Shiba Inu is doing up 2,000 more percent. So you already know that's my take on it, though, guys. my thing is to sum it all up, you definitely want to have some Shiba Inu sitting in the cut. You don't want to have too much invested in it unless you been got it way early on. But like I say, guys, I still do believe it could be one of the best investment vehicles to still get in now today. That meaning, you know, a lot of people is going to be turning to crypto. Gold is your Bitcoin, and people is going to be accumulating the cheaper assets in order to purchase things that they only can that the purchase things that you only can have crypto to be able to purchase it. So if you want to purchase something and you only can use crypto, your ass is not going to use Bitcoin or Ethereum unless you dumb. You know, you're not going to spend your Ethereum or Bitcoin unless you dumb. So you're going to buy Dogecoin and Shiba Inu and these shit coins in order to just get money, to, you know, crypto money to buy things that you want, because that's what the world is going to go into, and that's going to drive the price of these shit coins, altcoins up, guys. And Shiba Inu is going to be in the mix. That's my take on it. That's my thoughts on it. Y'all already know what to do. Add your boy on Instagram at the BH Show. Get in VIP, and we